Oh crap, Alan, we're live.
You guys are live. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the kickoff for the 2025-2026 basketball season here on PSN, a division of LCTV, which is now powered by LCUB. That's right. Let's get it going. We're looking forward to an exciting game.
We got our girls varsity versus Soddy Daisy Trojans, and the girls already started off right, getting a quick layup right as soon as the game starts.
That's right. Makes it 2-0 right off the bat. Kylie Kelso, number 10, with some pressure. Bowling now.
Whoops.
If you pay attention to the bottom of the screen here, we now have a new scoreboard here on the broadcast, so look forward to that.
The starting five for your Panthers consists of Kylie Kelso, Kara Gresham, Riley Bowling, Kimball Williams, and Lexi Varner.
Kylie Kelso, only a sophomore starting out on varsity. That's a big honor. Riley Bowling with some defensive pressure, a little handoff there. Lexi now on defense. Furthermore pressure there.
Looks like we got
She's
a
going
foul.
to throw it up on top of the backboard. That's going to be a missed lay
We got a foul
by the
on
Trojans.
us. Looks like Riley Bowling might have reached in last minute as she was driving to the lane.
So they're going to throw it in from the baseline there. The Trojans are. Throws in. Up for two. No good off the backboard. Lexi Varner with the rebound. Lexi's going to bring it down the court. Stop. Bring it in. Up for two. Good. High little bouncer off the backboard.
This is a great start compared to what we saw Saturday from our Lady Panthers so far.
That's right. In a little, you could say, what do you call those? Hall of Fame game. We played 4 of them. The girls and boys teams did.
For 3, Trojans is good.
But anyway, the Panthers went 0-4 between the girls and boys teams. Kara Gresham bringing the ball down. Off to Varner. Varner to Williams. Williams off to Kelso. To Varner. To Bowling for 3. No good. That's going to be an air ball from the front. So your score is still 4-3. Your Panthers in the lead. So the first quarter here is all about setting a good foundation. The Trojans with the ball now. Brings it down, and something's called. Timeout.
Illegal screen.
Oh. So Bowling's going to throw that in. Gresham down there with her. Gresham dribbles it down the court. Past mid. Varner goes around. Williams in. Bowling. Bowling holds it up, looking for an opportunity. Lexi gets it, but kind of bobbles the pass there. Looks like it went out of bounds.
It was swatted out by number 12 for the Trojans.
Okay. We couldn't quite see there. So Gresham is going to have it back. Panthers still with the ball. Bowling. Kelso in the corner there. Gresham to Bowling. Bowling's going to drive it in. Out to Williams for 3.
Looks like they called something.
No good. Yep.
I don't know what they called. Maybe a reach?
Probably.
No, they called a on the floor block.
So Varner throwing it in from the baseline to Gresham. Williams looking for an open look to Kelso. Kelso in, up, no good.
And she's fouled. She'll go to the
She's
line
fouled.
for the first free throws of the game. How do you think this game's going so far, Alan? What have you saw compared to what we've seen in the Hall of Fame games?
I think we're definitely coming out strong and just being an assertive team. That's something that Shelly Collier, our head coach, has definitely wanted. That first free throw is good. But, yeah, that's something Miss Collier has wanted, is for this team to be assertive and be aggressive. Obviously with, 6 seniors on the squad this year and a lot of diversity in the lower grades. The second one is made. 7-3.
6-3. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
put 7. Looks like Panthers come out in a little press here. See. Swings it down.
Something's called again.
Called a travel on the Trojans.
So Bowling's going to throw it in. Gresham's going to slowly bring it down. Try to look at the situation, see what we can make of it. Varner, Kelso, Gresham for 3. And it's good. 9-3. This is definitely the start that we wanted to see the Panthers come out with. So a 3x lead on the Trojans already with only probably 3 minutes off the clock. Trojans up. No good. Bowling's with the rebound. She's going to bring it down the court. Off to Gresham. Gresham is in the 1,000-point club here at LCHS. Kelso. Bowling. Hands off to Varner. Varner. Crossover. Back to Kelso. Varner back with it. Throws it over to Williams for a long 3. Good again. The Panthers are definitely hot here. They've extended their lead to 4x, leading the Trojans 12-3. Trojans number 2, it looks like he's going to bring it down. Hands off to number 15. 15's going to bring it back. Pressure from Kelso and Varner. And that's going to be another bad missed lay. So
It was
Panthers
blocked by
ball
Williams.
again.
That's a first block we've seen, but they called a foul on Williams most likely.
Yeah. Kimball is one of our taller girls. I'd say she's 5'10", 5'11". Here's some close-up footage for the free throws. The first one's made.
So far, both teams are 100% from the line. Let's see if the Trojans make their second.
She dribbles, throws it up. That one's going to be off the rim. Still 12-4.
Could have jinxed her on that one. It's 12-5. Looks like Gresham has the ball, and she'll drive right, step back. Midi is no good. Rebound by Trojans.
Trojans are going to bring it down, try to get some transition points. That's something we haven't really seen so far. Trojans are going to drive in again. Trying to get an open look. Out for 3, but didn't shoot it. Over to number 32. 32-23. 23-5. So that was number 6, it looks like. Trojans going to throw it in, and it's bumped out of bounds. That's going to be Panthers ball. So, yeah, the Trojans haven't really been able to get anything done. The Panthers seem to be hitting nearly everything they throw up, from a few layups, some free throws, and a couple threes.
Looks like Wiggins just checked in for Kelso, another senior.
Bowling with the ball now. Crossover to Lexi. Back to Bowling's. Far throw to Williams. Williams back to Bowling. Bowling to Gresham. Gresham is back near half court now. She needs to come in for 3. Another good one. That's her second 3 of the night. The Trojans are going to bring the ball down now. Pressure. She's going to drive it in and try to throw it back out, but Sydney Wiggins putting strong defensive pressure on. That's been a key point from Miss Shelley Collier's practices. Fast break from Bowling, good. That's going to be 17 points on the board. Bowling is a standout junior on the team and has played ever since her freshman year. Also takes part in volleyball, so an all-round athlete. Also played soccer. So add 2 points. In the huddle now, you can see everybody coming in. Miss Miss Whitson out there, one of our new assistant coaches for the 2025 through 2026 season. You can see the crowd still coming into Guy F. Talent Gymnasium tonight. And stay tuned for the Panthers team coming out next facing Cleveland. So a little bit of a tournament night with a couple different schools making appearances here. And obviously a late night with this game not starting until around 7:15, and then the guys are supposed to run out around 8 or 8:30. So we'll see how that works out. Trojans with the ball. Pressure by Wiggins. So I would say Wiggins is probably in our top 3 defensive players on the team. She takes the ball away as I was saying that. So she's going to bring it down, pass off to Bowling. I think they called a travel, Brayden.
Looks like they did. That'll be one of the very first turnovers for the Panthers so far in the first quarter, as we have about a minute 15 to go in the first.
Man, Riley Bowling is definitely an all-around player. You know, we see her getting layups and everything else. But I would say our standout all-around player is Kara Gresham, obviously in the 1,000-point club. She's hit 2 or 3 threes tonight.
Also, she's committed to Maryville College.
That's right. That's the same place as one of our alumni is playing on the guys' team right now, Kobe Franklin. Shout out if he's watching. Trojans for 3 off the backboard. That's good. Neelan Wilcox has checked into the game now, another sophomore. And it looks like Kylie Kelso's back in. Kelso to that goes over to Wiggins. Who's that in? Who's number 22 now?
That 3 is good for the Panthers. I didn't see who shot that. Probably was Wilcox, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know who number 22 is. I'm still trying to figure that out for you.
So Kelso with some defensive pressure here. We want to be easy with the fouls and not get a lot of those stacked up, and the ball's going to fly out of bounds. Kelso's going to throw it in, Panthers ball.
22 is Alex McNabb.
There we go. Another senior. So we'll see if Miss Shelley Collier can hold this team together next year, as obviously a lot of key aspects of the team are leaving, but you've got others such as Riley Bowling, Kylie Kelso, and Wilcox that are going to kind of fill those gaps. Trojans for 2. That's going to put them in the double digits. Wilcox is going to try to throw a half court as the first quarter comes to an end, but that's no good. So here's some of our end of the quarter stats. Gresham leading with 6 points. Varner with 2. Kelso with 2 in those free throws. Bowling 4. Williams 3.
It's supposed to be Wiggins.
Wiggins with 5. -1. So we're going to cut to Olivia here, just finishing off. Wilcox has 3, and Wiggins has 6. So we're going to cut down to the court, where you're going to hear from our volleyball star, Olivia Shoemaker. Stay tuned for that, PSN.
Panthers game against Soddy Daisy. The Panthers are up right now, 20-9. It's going to be a great game. Keep it up, Panthers, and thank you.
We back on? Okay, so as you saw, Cole Brazelton walking by the background. Oh, a little 2-point attempt by the Trojans, shot down. Need to get our scoreboard back up on the screen. Gresham's going to bring it down. Varner brought out a lot of the starters again. Varner to Wiggins. Wiggins to Williams. Williams brings it far around. Gresham back. Handoff to Williams. Williams is going to cut in. Out to Varner with a risky pass. Varner's going to throw up a mid-range. No good. Too short. So the Trojans with the ball now. They're going to bring it back down. Obviously, they've got how many points do they still have? 9? Yeah. Okay. Defensive pressure. That could have been a turnover, but the Trojans hang on to it. Throws it around top of the key there. She's going to pick up her dribble and then throw it over into number 12. She's going to go up for a lay. That's going to be good.
And it's an and 1 for the Trojans.
So
Trojans are now in double digits.
that's
finally.
right.
Something's happening on our screen.
So that's going to be a free throw here.
McNabb comes in for Wiggins.
McNabb was out a good majority of last year's season with an injury, but she always stayed to support her team, so she's a big playmaker. Williams is going to throw it in from the baseline. Here comes Gresham. Gresham brings it down the court a lot. I would put her in the guard role. Over to Bowling. Bowling's going to throw it to Varner. Varner to, can't really see that.
It's Gresham.
Gresham. McNabb on the top of the key with the ball. And little pause and play here.
It's like we had a turnover.
Travel maybe.
Looks like Kelso just checked into the game. Didn't see who she came in for. Came in for Williams. Can we go to top view, please?
Here we go. Trojans are going to bring it. Look for an open look, but the Panthers are not allowing one. So they're getting drove back. 23 is going to fake Hezzy kind of around. Up for a long two. No good. Bowling's going to come down with the rebound. But the refs are at it again.
They called a over the back on the Trojans.
Can you explain that, Brayden?
It's wherever you're the defensive player or offensive, and you try to go, and the person that's getting the rebound has position, and you try to reach over and body into them, they're going to call that all day.
Okay. That's interesting. I never knew that. So, Gresham, Varner, over the top to Varner. She had an open look. I would have shot that. But Varner in. Kelso is going to kind of fumble it. Little high pass there. So that's going to be Trojans' ball. Connor, if we could possibly go to ground level for this next possession here, I want to point something out. So Trojans with the ball. Gresham with some defensive pressure. It's almost taken away from her. She's going to bring it in. Up for three. No good. I want to say that goal right there, that net was broken, and I spent the good majority of 30 minutes today fixing that, putting a new wire in there, fixing the net. So just wanted to say that. Little manager role. Kelso's going to bring down the ball. Kelso drives it around, kind of on the wing there. Bounce pass in, but that's going to be a turnover. But the refs called something.
I think they called a reach on number 22 for the Trojans. Because the Panthers, Panthers still have ball, so it would have been a reach on 22.
So, looks like McNabb, or no, that's Wilcox is back in the game. Gresham's going to throw it in. Bowling. Out to Gresham. Gresham's going to carry it around. Kelso. McNabb. That's Wilcox. Kelso's going to drive it in. And that's got to be a foul.
Jump ball.
Looks to me like Kylie got thrown to the ground.
Could have been a flop, too. You never know.
So, but it's still going to be Panthers ball. Wilcox is going to throw it into Kelso. Kelso kind of under the basket in where the charge circle would be. But that's going to be a turnover. It looked like Bowling's got in the mix there and just little confusion.
Looks like they're going to call a push on McNabb on that possession, on that fast break.
So both teams tonight have been in foul trouble. I think that's fair to say.
Wiggins comes in for Kelso.
Number 12, and that's going to be a turnover. Bounces out of her hands. And that's McNabb took that away. So back to Gresham, though. Bowling, Wilcox, Wiggins, Bowling, McNabb to Wilcox. Wilcox is going to dribble around, bring it up, but pops it back out to Bowling for 3, missed. Riley is going to bring it around, look for an open lay, throws it up, no good. So she's made a couple of those tonight. That one just wasn't able to go in. A little bit too much defensive pressure, it looks like. Trojans for 3, off the rim. So Bowling is going to bring the ball back down. The Panthers are wanting to make simple, smooth plays that make the game kind of look easy. That's one of the things guys coach Dylan Brewster always talks about, is make the game as simple as possible. And one of my hero coaches, Don Haskins of Texas Western back in the 60s, said play simple, easy, defensive basketball. So your score with, it looks like 3:27 left in the half, is 20-12. Your Panthers leading over the Trojans.
Been a little bit of a scoring drought out of both teams so far. It looks like the Trojans have called a full timeout.
So that means what, a minute?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to run over some stats. Gresham with 6 points, Varner 2, Kelso 2, Bowling 4, Williams, Wiggins 5. And then she also had a steal. And then we've got Wilcox 3, McNabb. She hasn't scored any yet, but she's been a valuable player, getting a couple of assists we've seen. And then we've had a steal as a team, as we said, with Sydney Wiggins. So that's always impressive to see, forcing turnovers and making it difficult on the other team. Again, this full timeout, Brayden, they always seem to crawl by for us just watching. But it's a must-needed break.
How much have you seen of improvement from the Panthers compared to games that we've seen in the last week or even the Hall of Fame game?
I would say definitely some big improvements. Being able to be as a manager for the guys' team and watching over, obviously getting to see some of the girls' practices from across the gym. A lot of effort has been put in on running these sets and running the defense and just really locking in on some things. Travel is called, it looks like, on the Panthers.
We got a steal.
Whoa.
And then it looks like they called it on us afterwards.
Back in the action here. The Trojans back with the ball. Number 12, bumped by Gresham. No foul called. Good thing. I don't think it was. Trojans, very good defensive pressure by the Panthers. I would say that's our strength tonight. Multiple players like Gresham and Bowling, like they are right now, are able to get in there. Except when a foul is called, which it looks like that one might have been on Bowling for maybe a reach.
Can we go to sideline with the timeout, please?
Brayden, we need to come up with a name for this booth in here. Maybe Mr. Baldwin, our AV director, could help us with that. Because, we have the Fox box for football. I would say this needs to be something. The Matthew Baldwin
I
booth.
don't got a name. You seem to be the guy with names, Alan.
Maybe. I don't know. Can we get sideline cam, please? We're going back to sideline cam to try to catch the action as they come off of this little break here. Trojans are going to be throwing the ball in. That'd be nice. Yeah, there we go. Still figuring out some technical things. Panthers tried their best to take that one away. Little scuffle there.
Looks
Almost.
like they did for a second, then Soddy Daisy took it back.
Yeah. Oh, and Gresham takes it again, but a foul's going to be called on Gresham. Probably going to send a Trojan to the line. No. Oh. That must have been on the Trojans because Bowling threw it in. Panthers possession. Good thing. Still in the middle of this scoring drought. Gresham to Wilcox. Varner. Varner to Bowling. Bowling into Williams. Up 2, and that's good. 22-12. Your Panthers up by 10 here in the first half. Breaking that scoring drought for the Panthers at least. Varner's going to take that away. Trojan turnover. Varner is going to bump that player and turn that one over, but still a powerhouse senior move. Another turnover, it looks like. One of our players is on the ground. That was Bowling, but she's all right. Is that going to be Panthers' ball?
Coach Collier's called a timeout on that one. Just want to point out those two possessions alone, Varner picked up her first steal, and so did Gresham. So we're seeing a lot more defensive intensity from the Panthers as we've seen in prior games. And Kimball Williams has increased her points to 5 so far, second behind Gresham with 6.
That's right.
And we had our first bucket in
I would say a good 3 minutes.
just about, or longer possibly.
Yeah. It's kind of hard when we don't have an exact view of the time. That'll be something we definitely figure out if we can get that in the corner, maybe.
We can improve on that eventually.
Yeah. The broadcast is always looking to improve. If you have suggestions, always don't feel free to reach out to us.
If you have suggestions, be sure to email Mr. Baldwin at mtbaldwin@lenoirecityschools.net.
That's right. Well, off the top of your head, Brayden. Gresham with another powerhouse move up for 2. That's going to be...
They called it off. Looks like they've got a foul on the floor.
Oh.
Don't get too excited too quickly, Alan.
I know. Well, when I see it go through that net, I automatically, jump to conclusions.
Looks like we got a minute and something to go here in the second quarter.
Mid-range little jumper by, looks like Bowling, maybe Williams. But that's going to be go over the basket. Little too much time in the weight room. Williams is going to throw it in. I always recognize William on this monitor because of those pink shoes.
Looks like Bowling just got it ripped away from Soddy Daisy. A 3.
Up for 3. No good. Gresham with the rebound. Up for 2. Bowling. Good lay. That is going to be 24-12. So Bowling made up for that little jumper incident there. Panthers still doubled over the Trojans, 24-12, obviously, late in this first half. Trojans are going to get really pressured here by an array of Panthers. But it looks like that's going to be Panther ball. Yep. We're going to have, looks like McNabb throw it in there. Varner with the ball now. Varner over the top of the key. Drives in, up for 2. Rolls right out. That was a close one, Brayden. 30 seconds left on the board. Clock stops again as it's going to be Trojans ball. So the Trojans are going to be wanting to look to get this up and be in a good defendable position before they get into this halftime. Varner's going to take it away, though. Varner's going to start bringing it down to Wilcox for 3, and it's good. Nothing but net. So 27-12. The Panthers extend that lead. That's definitely not what the Trojans wanted to see. Up for 2 for the Trojans. That's going to be good. So they got 14. Panthers still getting a lot. Up for 3 by McNabb right before the half. And it's going to end this half. Your Panthers leading 27-14. Thank you guys for joining us. And stay tuned. We'll be back shortly with the second half here. I'm signing out. It should be Brayden in our football zone and AV zone. Obviously, Jonny Clagg. Thank you all. And as always, go Panthers.
Hey guys, and I'm back. And this time it's halftime of the Lady Panthers game, and I'm with Coach Whitson. Coach Whitson, I have some questions for you. In order to come out on the top, what adjustments do the girls need to make in the second half?
Just more execution, right? Coming up with 50-50 plays, making sure we're coming up with those loose balls and keep playing hard.
And how have the girls played in the first half?
Sorry, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
How have the girls played in the first half?
So far, so good. We're not having to beg them for effort or attitude, which is good news. Execution on the half court is pretty good right now, so defense is just going to maintain the pressure. So.
Perfect. And what part of y'all's plan has worked for your advantage so far?
I think definitely in the half court we've worked on rebounding, right? Just effort plays, and I think so far we've just had our foot on the gas with that stuff. We've got to pinpoint details on offense, and we'll take care of the rest. So.
Thank you, Coach Whitson. Back to you guys.
Thanks.
Welcome back to LCTV, powered by, as always,
LCUB.
we have some halftime stats for you. Johnny, you can go ahead and read those off.
Yes. Gresham has 6 points with 1 steal. Wilcox had that 3. McNabb had that steal. Varner 2 points and 1 steal. Kesso 2 points. Bowling has 6 points. That's what it looks like. Williams with 5. And Wiggins with 1 steal.
How do you think that first part of the game went so far, Johnny?
I was watching it. It looked very, very, very good. I feel like we got down and up the court very fast in a great way to just rebound and go hustle.
What do you expect to see out of them in the second half?
I expect them to come out the same way they did in the first half, just going at it, being physical, and just not being afraid to shoot the ball.
Hopefully our boys do the same, as
Yes.
sadly they struggled on Saturday shooting-wise.
Yeah, they play 2 very good defenses, though.
They played Clinton, and who else did they play?
Let's see. Was it Cleveland? No, it wasn't Cleveland.
No. Gallenberg Pittman.
Oh, yeah. They're a powerhouse.
What are your plans for the second half? Like, wise for watching the game. What do you expect to see?
What do you mean there, buddy?
Like, what do you expect from us to see, and what do you expect from the Trojans, like, on how they're going to play and stuff and going into the second half?
Yeah, I expect them to come out more physical, trying to match all Panthers, but we'll see. Let's see.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
What do you expect to see from Soddy Daisy with them being down 13 at the end of the half?
I would say taking better shots. They really haven't set up an offense very much. But I know the coach is getting into them right now. They should come out better.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and give you the scoreboard so that way you can run it. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is press 1, 2, 3, and then vice versa.
Okay, we will see.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Are we still on air?
I don't know. Probably.
Maybe we're talking to ourselves and we don't even know it.
Maybe. It's hot in here. Very hot.
That is very true.
It does not help with you putting just tallies.
It's easier.
Not for me to read.
We're still on, I heard. What's something you want to talk about, Johnny? And we'll be back on LCTV after this quick break. Anyways, welcome. Here we go. Welcome back to LCTV for live action of the second half of the girls' game. They are currently winning 27-14 against the Trojans as we go to the court for the second half action of this game.
Look like a foul. Push off on the Lady Trojans.
Varner will pass it in to Gresham, and Gresham will take it up the court, running the point guard. She'll swing it over to Varner, over to Williams at the wing, up top to Bowling, and she'll hand it off to Varner. Varner will drive into the lane to the middle, step through, layup no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it up. Layup is good.
Layup is good.
Looks like number 12 will bring it up for the Trojans. Trojans looking to have a better second half than what they did in the first half. Looks like we have a steal by Bowling. That's her first one of the game, and they'll swing it down to Bowling in the corner. Over to Williams for three, which is no good. Rebound by Trojans. Looks like we got a jump ball.
Good way to start the half. Come out physical.
Varner will pass it in for your Lady Panthers. She'll survey the court, trying to find someone. Gets it into Bowling. Bowling Bowling will drive into the lane, gets it poked away. Bodies are on the floor. Looks like we forced another jump ball. That'll be Trojans basketball.
Yeah, the Trojans are coming out more physical this half, too.
Number 15 for the Trojans will look to inbound the ball. She'll get it into number 12. Looks like Bowling just checked out. And it looks like McNabb has came in for her.
Physical defense.
12 will swing it over to 22. She'll go left. Layup is good. Gresham will inbound the ball to Williams. Williams will give it back to Gresham. Gresham will run the point for your Lady Panthers. She's up top. She'll hand off to Kelso. Kelso will swing it to Varner. Back to Williams. Williams looks, kicks it right to McNabb. McNabb dribbles right over to Varner. Varner jab steps, goes left. Pull up three. No good. Rebound by Kelso. Gets it ripped away. Trojans will swing it up to number 22. Varner with defense. The layup is good. Trojans starting to get a run. They now have a 4-0 run. Timeout by Coach Collier.
Yeah, they came out a lot more aggressive that half.
It's third quarter.
Third quarter, you're right. Came out a lot more aggressive third quarter.
Looks like the Panthers are trying to take it slow, but they're starting to make some mistakes, which we don't want to have, but it's going to happen sometimes.
Yep.
What do you expect the Coach Carr to be telling her girls right now?
I'll tell probably slow down, play better defense, keep on being physical, and just stay in front of your girl.
What about the Trojans coach?
She's probably telling them keep it up, playing great defense this half, giving some open looks the Panthers haven't converted.
The Trojans seem to be getting into the fast break very quickly this half.
Yes, they are. That's why our ladies Panthers would want to slow it down.
Play at our pace, not theirs.
Yep.
Varner will inbound the ball, and Gresham will take it up the court. She'll survey the defense, trying to find out where to go. She'll swing it to Varner. Varner will dribble right, bounce pass into Bowling. Bowling tries to find someone, swings out to Varner on the wing. She'll pick up her dribble, bounce pass into the post to Bowling. Bowling will post fade. Shot is in and out. Rebound by number 22 for Soddy Daisy, and they're getting into the transition offense again. Good defense by Kelso. That's great hands by Bowling. Still will remain Trojan ball.
They're playing man defense down there for the Trojans.
10 will inbound the ball to 20, down into 12. 22 will carry the basketball. Varner will inbound to Bowling. She'll take it up nice and slow, taking her time, calling out the plays. Bowling will go right, bounce pass over to Williams. Williams back to Bowling at the top of the key. She'll drive right, hop step in the lane, kicks it out to Varner. Varner for three, no good. Rebound by Kelso. That'll be a jump ball. Will remain Panthers basketball. Varner looks to inbound the ball. She will find Gresham at the wing. The three is up, puts it in.
And it's good. Great look right there.
Great inbound play, too.
Mm-hmm.
Number 12 will take the ball for the Trojans. Gresham right there to meet her at half court. She'll go left, back right. She'll pull up for the mid-range. No good. Looks like she must have been fouled. I don't know who fouled her on that one.
Wilcox looking to come into the game.
Looks like number 12 will go to the line for the Trojans. The first free throw is up and no good. We got about 5 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. 38-18 is your score. Looks like she gets 3 free throws. Second one is good. Looks like we have Wilcox, Wiggins, and McNabb checking in for your Lady Panthers. They come in for Kelso, Gresham, and Bowling. Her third and final free throw is up and good. She goes 2 for 3 at the line.
Still have a 12-point lead.
Excuse me, Bowling did not check out. Someone else did. Bowling with the ball. She'll swing it over to Williams. Williams looks, kicks to Bowling. Bowling goes left, trying to find someone. Kicks it to Williams at the top. Over to Wilcox. Back to Williams. Over to Bowling. Bowling will go right. Kick to Williams. Back
Great
to
ball
Bowling.
movement. Great ball movement by Lady Panthers.
Bowling over to Wilcox. Wilcox cuts in. Back out to Wilcox for three in the corner. It's good.
It's good.
That was great ball movement and spacing by the Panthers to create that three-point shot for Wilcox.
Great shot by a sophomore.
Number 12 will take up the ball. She'll kick to, looks to be 15, down low to 22. Layup, no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound. Second one is up, no good. Rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins will take up the floor. Bowling will take up the floor. She'll get to half court and wait to let the offense get set. She'll go left. Kick it up to Wiggins at the top of the key. Down into the high post to Williams. Over to Bowling. Bowling will pick up a dribble, go for three. No good. Rebound by McNabb. McNabb's bucket is good.
Great rebound right there. Boxed out her man that she had.
Number 12 will take up the ball for the Trojans. She'll go right, pick up a dribble, pull up three, no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound. She'll kick it down low to the post to number 22. She'll go up with her left, no good. Rebound by Bowling. Lady Panthers into the transition. I don't know what happened. He must have scored, but I don't know who scored. I think it was 2. Number 12 will take up the ball for the Trojans. She'll go right. Swings it over to 13. Down low in the 22. We got a foul called.
Reach in. We're about to get a 20-point lead.
Gresham and Vaughn are check in for Wiggins. Wiggins and Williams. 12 will inbound the ball up top to 22. 22 will hand off to 12 to the point. Gresham right there on her at the gray line. Kicks it down to 22 in the high post. She'll go left, puts it up with her left. Layup no good. Rebound by 32. Looks like we have a foul called on the floor. Looks like we have a reach on your Panthers. This will be, now it looks like the Trojans are in the bonus. Trojans making a substitution. The first free throw is up. No good. Rebound by Bowling. Bowling will swing it up court to Wilcox. Her layup is good.
Easy layup.
Great pass there by Bowling. Great court vision. Number 12, take out the ball for your Trojans. Trojan, she'll go right. Pivots. Gets it down low to number 32 in the post. She'll go right. Gets it poked away. She'll kick it out for three. Is good.
Looks like a timeout.
Pretty good quarter so far from both teams. Trojans came out fast, and then Panthers slowed them down after that timeout. They've only scored, 4 points since that timeout. Panthers have scored
a lot.
13.
Just taking the easy shots they're giving us.
Panthers have been having good ball movement, good spacing, good offensive sets, as Allen said in the first half, which is what they've been working on.
Yeah, they're really playing as a team, not being selfish. Great to see.
What have you seen from the Trojans or what they maybe need to improve on?
I say the going too fast for their own badness, if that's the word.
For their own pace.
Yeah.
Looks like Kelso, Varner, Bowling, Gresham, and Wilcox will be on the court for your Panthers. Bowling will look to inbound the ball. Trojans coming out on the press. That's the first time we see them in a press this game.
You wonder if they're trying to trap.
Bowling will kick it into Gresham. She'll take it right up the sideline. She'll dribble into the lane, kicks it to Varner for three in the corner. No good. Rebound by Bowling. Bowling will go back up with it and gets fouled. She will go to the line for two.
Great way to break that press. Normally you try to get in the middle of a press, but great way to go up the sideline.
First free throw from Bowling is no good. Panthers have shot pretty good so far from the line. That's probably their only miss so far from the line. Second free throw was good. That brings your score 42-23. Your Panthers are up by 19 in the third quarter. Number 12 will get it down low to number 32. She'll kick it up to number 13. Three is no good. Bowling will take it up the court. She'll swing it to the wing to Wilcox. Varner in the corner for three. No good. Looks like fighting for the ball. It will be Trojan basketball. Kimball Williams and looks to be Kylie Kelso checking into the game. They come in for Wilcox and Varner. Number 12 will take it up the floor. Gresham waiting for her at half court. She'll pick her up. Looks like we have a foul called on Gresham.
Didn't really look like a foul to me.
As you can see, Coach Collier confused on the call as well. Trojans set to inbound the ball. They'll get it into number 12. 12 will go left, takes it back up to the middle. She'll go back left. Who's that?
15.
15 kicks it down low to 32. 32 will go into the post. She'll get it. She'll travel. Looks like they have 25 on the board for the Trojans on in there. We might have missed one, but it's okay. Bowling to inbound the ball. She'll get it into Kelso. Kelso gets trapped in the corner. She'll give it to Bowling in the middle. Bowling will take it straight up to the middle. As you said, that's how you want to beat a press. And that's a turnover.
40 seconds left in this quarter.
Number 15 set to inbound the ball for the Lady Trojans. She'll get it into 12. Do you know what signal the ref called for?
I think they called for a sub.
He did this. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it looks like a sub is coming into the game. She maybe had something illegal on that she couldn't wear.
Maybe blood, because that also gets you out of the game too.
Shows how physical our defense is.
Lady Trojans set the inbound the ball once again. They'll get into number 3 in the corner, deflected by Williams using her length to deflect that. 15 set to inbound the ball once again for your Trojans. She'll get it into number 23. She'll be trapped at the sideline, deflected out of bounds by Kelso.
Looks like we're trapping when they're throwing the ball.
Number 12 enters the game again. They'll get it up to number 32. She'll get it down low to Number 22 looks like we have a foul called on McNabb. So it seems now the Trojans are in the bonus. Her first free throw was up and no good. Trojans have really struggled from the line today. Panthers
they
have
have.
missed maybe one or two, I'd say. Second free throw up, no good. Off front rim, rebound by Kelso. She'll look to go into the transition. She'll slow it down at the top of the key at our volleyball line. She'll go right. Goes bounce pass down low to the post to Bowling. Bowling will go up in the post, no good. She gets her own rebound. Kick out to Kelso. Kelso kicks it out to Williams at the top of the key. She'll dribble in right with the layup is good. That was a very great take from Kimba Williams.
Great hustle play by Riley.
Number 12 with the ball. She'll kick it to 22. Looks like we have a timeout, Soddy Daisy. That was a good few possessions there from our Lady Panthers. Trojans still struggling to find the basket. How much would you say this is an improvement for the first half compared to the second half for the Panthers?
I would say they just kept on going. They found the good things and just kept on going at it.
Trojans still struggling to find their good things as so far.
Yeah, I'm very surprised they stuck to man. They've been in man the whole game, and we just been using the backdoor cuts to get wide open threes. But they haven't changed it, so.
Right now, I expect Coach Carr to say stay with it and don't let up, because I feel like if they let up, they can, even though it's a big lead, 19-point lead, they could still allow the Trojans to go on a big run and then crawl back into the game.
I would say get up by 25, let some of the younger people get in the game.
Looks like on the court for the Panthers, you have Gresham, Wiggins, Davidson, Bowling, and Williams.
First time we seen Demi today, sophomore, number 33, I believe.
Trojans set to inbound the ball. They'll get it into number 12 in the backcourt. Gresham right there on it. They'll swing it down to 32. 22 down low. Williams right there. She'll get Williams will get fouled. Will foul her. Excuse me. That looked more towards an all ball than a foul to me. I don't know what you saw, but that's what I saw.
Yeah, I saw she put her hands down a little bit when she went to block it.
First free throw up from the Trojans is good. Gresham will come down low. Second free throw up is no good. Rebound by number 32. And she'll travel.
I'd like to see Demi down there get some of the rebounds. She's very lengthy. How tall do you think she is?
I don't know. She's probably the tallest girl on the team, though.
Yes, probably about 6 foot.
I say so. Bowling with the ball. She'll swing it to Gresham. Gresham over to Williams. Down low to Bowling, gets swatted away. And as you said, there's more of those backdoor cuts as you've seen since the Trojans are still in man defense.
Yeah, great play design. Put a little bit more air on the ball. Would have been an easy score.
Williams set to inbound. They'll get it into Gresham. Looks like we have an illegal screen on Davidson. I don't think she had her feet set completely on that screen. Maybe that, or she gave a body during the screen. But Trojans will take out the ball. They'll kick it down to 23. 23 will go left. Crosses over. Tries to find someone, kicks it up top to number 12. 12 will go right. Down low to number 22. She'll try and back down. Bowling falls. There's a scrum down there. Looks like if we get a jump ball, it'll be Panthers basketball.
Great hustle right there by both teams, really.
Bowling will inbound the ball to Gresham. She'll take it at the floor slowly at her own pace. Crosses half court, swings it to Bowling, over to Williams. Williams back to Bowling. She'll go right, crosses over left. Bowling still with the ball. She'll spin right, gets fouled.
Demi really needs to set her feet on them screens. If you see on the top of the key, she's moving into it a little bit.
Got away with it on that one, as you could say.
Yes, she did.
Bowling with the first free throw was up and is good. She's 2 for 3 on the night from the line after that one. Bowling's second free throw up is no good. Rebound by the Trojans. 22 with the ball. She'll have Gresham right there on her. She'll swing it to number 12. 12 will swing it to 23. She'll go back to the top of the key, tries to pass it and gets it deflected off of Bowling's foot. So it looks like the refs might have called a kickball on that one. McNabb comes in for Bowling. Looks like we've entered the fourth quarter with 6:29 to go. They'll inbound it down to number 22. Her layup is no good. Rebound by Williams. Gresham will take it up the floor. She'll be at the wing. Swings it to McNabb at the top of the key. Over to Williams in the wing. She'll try and find someone. Kicks it to Wiggins up top. Wiggins for 3 from the top of the key.
Ooh.
No good. It'll be Trojan ball. Looks like it was just a little short on that one.
Good look, though.
As you said, with the backdoor cut, since Trojans are in man, there it was again with the screen from the. Who set that screen? I didn't see.
Probably Demi.
Number 12 with the ball. She'll kick it to 32. 32 will go right. Hands off to 12. 12 will spin right. Kicks it back out to 32 in the wing. Hands off to 12. Goes left. She'll pick up her dribble. Kicks it down low to number 22. Out to the corner for 3. No good. Looks like goes off Panthers, off of a Lady Panther trying to get the board. Trojan ball. Varner, who is that? Kelso and Wilcox check into the game for your Lady Panthers. Number 12 with the ball at the top. She'll dribble. Fine. Goes left into the lane. Gets the ball deflected. Steal by McNabb.
Great defense.
Kelso will take it up the floor. She'll go left. Kicks to Varner in the wing. Varner dribbles left. Gets it poked out of bounds by number 32. That's some good hands by the Trojans right there.
How do you feel our defense has looked this quarter?
I feel like they've looked really good so far. They've been really active with their hands, been getting a lot of loose balls, and whenever there is loose balls, it seems to be that we're always jumping on it, trying to force a jump ball or a steal. Varner set to inbound it for the Panthers. She'll kick it up top to McNabb. McNabb will swing it to Kelso at the top. She'll set up the offense. Kicks it down to the high post to Davidson.
Top of the key, it looks like.
Davidson finds Kelso. She'll go down into the lane, gets the ball blocked by the Trojans. Varner set to inbound. She'll kick it up top to Wilcox. Wilcox will stay at the top of the key. She'll go right, handoff to McNabb, over to Varner, over to Kelso. Kelso to the top of the key to Davidson. Davidson hands it off to Varner. Varner will drive left, gets fouled.
Looks like we're just doing handoffs, top 3 people on the 3-point line, and then doing backdoor cuts.
I think Varner will go to the line. I think hasn't been to the line yet. This will be her first 2 free throws. Varner, first one up, is good. Looks like Gresham checks into the game. Wait, no.
Gianna?
Who is that? Is that Adriana, maybe? I don't know. Can't tell who that is. Can you?
She looks lengthy.
Varner's second free throw, no good. Hey, I think that is Adriana. I think that's Adriana Howe, maybe, if I'm correct. Number 23 with the ball. She'll kick it over to 12. Looks like we have a timeout, Trojans, with 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Your Panthers up 46-26. What have you seen so far that you like in this game as we're winding down in the fourth quarter?
Both teams, they've really been going at it. They haven't let up even though we have a lead, or the Trojans, they haven't let up since they're down by a little bit. Great game. Great love for the game.
It's a good answer, Johnny.
I'm very educated.
What's your prediction for the boys varsity game as they played the Cleveland Red Raiders?
That's gonna be a tough game. Cleveland's very big area. A lot of athletes. We played them in a 7-on-7. You remember that? For football. And a lot of very athletic and tall guys on that team. But who knows? They may or may not play basketball.
Looks like the Trojans will inbound the ball. Number 12 looks like she'll inbound it to 15. Looks like she'll hand off to 12. 12 will go right. She'll kick it down low to number 15. Gets fouled by Varner.
A little too much body right there.
Looks like 15 will go to the line for 2. Has she gone to the line yet? I don't think she has.
I don't believe so.
Her first free throw was up and is good. Her second one is put up and is good as well. Kelso will take the ball up the middle, beats the press. She'll go left, puts it up with her left. Layup is no good. Looks like we have a loose ball picked up by Varner.
That's the hustle plays. Great hustle.
Wilcox over to Hal, I believe so. Up to the top of the key to Davidson. Davidson will hand it off to Wilcox. Wilcox over to Hal. Hal down low to Davidson.
Is she a junior?
She'll kick it back out to Varner. Yes, I believe Hal is a junior. 3-point shot by Varner is good.
The bank is open.
Number 12 will take out the ball for the Trojans. As she'll be at the top of the key, kicks it over to number 32. 32 down low to 22. Good hands by Hal. That's a steal for her. It's like a poor pass there. So that's a turnover. Number 22 with the ball. She'll get it over to 15. 15 will stay at the top of the key. Crosses over to her left hand. Swings it over to 12. 12 for a deep 3. No good. Rebound by the Trojans. Looks like we have a foul called on Hal.
Looks like Kelso is tying her shoe.
And looks like, who is that?
Nealon?
No, I think that's Minot who just checked in for Varner. I think. At least that's who it looks like. Number 12, the inbound. 5 seconds. Great defense from the Panthers to be able to force a 5-second call. That's not a call you see a lot. It's how rare it is.
How many sophomores do we have in the game right now? 3?
We have Kelso, Wilcox, Davidson, and Minot. So we have 4.
4.
And then Hal's the lone junior. Kelso will go up with her left. Layup is good. That's a great take from Kelso. That's also like, what would that be called? Great shine of potential to come for her since she's only a sophomore. Number 12 with the ball. She'll dribble right. Goes up with her right. Gets deflected by Wilcox. So it looks like they have a foul called on Minot. Number 12 will go to the line. Her first free throw is up and no good. Looks like we have girls checking in for the Trojans. Second free throw up from number 12 and is no good. Double bounce. Looks like we have a tipped rebound out of bounds. Trojans will remain with possession. Number 23 set to inbound it for the Trojans.
Looks like 2 minutes left in this game. About.
Number 23 will inbound the ball to number 13. 13 swings it up top to 22. She'll drive with her left. Power dribbles, gets fouled.
Was that Minot again?
That looked like who they signaled. That'll be 2 fouls on her already, and she's only been in for a few minutes. Number 22's first free throw's up and no good. Her second free throw is up and is good this time. Kelso with the ball. She'll take it up court. Swings it over to Wilcox, over to Howe in the corner. She'll dribble right. Hands off to Kelso. Kelso goes with her left. She'll put it up, gets it deflected by the Trojans. Looks like we just retain possession. Gracie will take it inside. Kelso for 3. No good. Rebound by Wilcox.
Great hustle.
Wilcox will drive right. Goes up with her right. Layup is good. That's a great take by Wilcox there. Number 12 with the ball. So take it up for the Trojans. Looks like we got a minute 13 to go here in the final quarter. 22 with the ball. She'll dribble left. Hand off to 13. 13 will swing it into the corner to 23. 23 dribbles left. Kicks it to 13 in the corner. 13 will dribble right down the baseline. Layup is good. Howe set to no. Who is that?
I think that's Coach Boehm's daughter. The freshman, I believe.
Yes. Wilcox with the ball. She'll take it up for the Panthers. Down at the high key for Howe. She'll dribble right into the post. Layup, no good. Rebound by number 13 for the Trojans. Number 12 will take it up. Sings it down low to 22. Deflected by Kelso. Layup is good by number 22. Wilcox will take the ball up the floor.
Looks like
she'll
Chloe
go right.
Johnson.
Shot is no good. Looks like Chloe Johnson is checked into the game as well. Johnson with the steal. She'll swing it up to Wilcox at the wing. She'll find Minot. That was a pretty hard collision there.
Who's the foul on?
Let's see. Foul on number 22, so that would be on the Trojans. Minot set to inbound it for your Lady Panthers. She'll get it into Wilcox. Wilcox will take it up at the top of the key, hand off to Minot. Minot over to Borum, over to Johnson. Johnson will bounce pass down to Howe. Howe looking jump ball.
Jump ball.
Can't really take it down, you know.
Yep. Great to see these young players in the game getting experience. Up by 22, I believe.
Yes, that is true. Number 3 will take up the ball for the Trojans as we are under 10 seconds to go. Layup is good. Wilcox will inbound a haul back to Wilcox. And that is your ball game. Your final score is Panthers 53, Trojans 33. Now we'll throw it down to Olivia courtside. Olivia?
Well,
Well, we'll go back to her in a few minutes. What a great second half we saw of basketball there. Um, Great defensive possessions from the Panthers compared to what we've seen in weeks before. What'd you see so far from that, Johnny?
second half, I loved. We got the young people in there. Really let them get experience, become better as a team, and rest the older people for next game.
What now onto the boys varsity game? What do you expect to see this game as they set to take on Cleveland, who's going to be a tough team probably as well?
Yes, very physical, I believe. You know, fast pace. I know we're gonna run and gun a lot, but we'll have to see what kind of defense they come out in. Zone, man. They may come out pressing. We never know.
What would you like to see from the Panthers, like execution wise?
I like to see a lot of drive and kick out. Feel like we have shooters on the team who can really shoot the ball. So just get the man sucked in and then throw it out. Easy shot.
I think we are about to send it down to Olivia Shoemaker courtside.
Maybe not yet. Don't forget about LCUB.
Sponsoring LCTV, and as we are now powered by them, which is how we've got some of this new equipment we have now. What do you think of our new equipment we have, Johnny?
I like it. I want to thank LCUB for helping the high school and the community.
I think now we are about to send it down for Olivia Shoemaker for a post-game recap. So we'll send it down to her, and we'll see you guys back on LCTV and PSN for the action of the boys varsity.
All right, thank you guys. And we're back, and the girls had a really good win. So I'm here with Carrington Johnston. And how are we feeling about the boys' game?
Yeah, I'm going to be so honest, wasn't even here, but I think they're going to do good.
Go Panthers. Thank you, guys.
Send us home.
And we are back. Welcome to the kickoff for the 2025 basketball season here on PSN, the division at LCTV, which is now powered by LCUB. And now we have a boys varsity matchup between the Cleveland Red Raiders and your Lenore City Panthers. And we'll be back in a minute for that broadcast in a few. For Jonny, Clagg, and Brayden Holmes, and as always,
See you next time.
go Panthers.
Oh, go Panthers.